We're in Stang. Sprang. We're here with our friends.
It's the woodland.
Millie and Willie.
Hey!
These are our friends that we just met today. We've kind of interacted online, and Daniel, I think, has been texting a little bit. Daniel's really good at text messaging.
Yeah, because I have a phone that works.
These ladies are flight attendants, so that's pretty cool.
Come fly the friendly skies.
Yeah.
We're the largest airline in the world.
No. They love their job, so if you're thinking about becoming a flight attendant, these girls right here. We're just gonna go jump in this pool right here because that's what we do. We jump in any water that we see because it makes us feel pretty good. Not the lake.
All those changes in pressures, I think it's good to equalize underwater. Take note of that. Equalized.
Jumping up and down the pool is a very low impact, good activity to do if you're trying to conserve your joints, get the heart going. Jumping up and down in 5 feet of water.
I agree.
What's up, guys? This is Nathaniel reporting to you from Georgia. I'm still here without my two brothers. They're on the West Coast in San Francisco, as you know. But that's okay because it's been fun. Even though I love my brothers, it's been fun without them too. It's given me an opportunity to branch out and hang out with new friends, or not new friends, but friends I haven't really had the chance to hang out with. And yeah, you saw Paige, you saw Samantha. I just want to talk today about making yourself uncomfortable, putting yourself in uncomfortable situations. Oh, wow.
Rocky.
Have you ever eaten raw eggs like that fresh from the hen's vagina?
That'd be awesome.
That is so much better like that.
I bet.
It's
My
crazy
parents
how
have
good it is.
chickens, and they lay blue eggs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're like warm. It's like it's a
And
warm.
almost soft, yeah.
And it has more of a cooked taste to it when it's like real fresh and raw.
All the hens have to do are poop on the ground and they grow. The ground grows.
Alright, these are the Primo Eggs. Not certified organic, but obviously. Take a look around. We got a canistel. We're below a canistel fruit. Look at the lemons behind you. And then we got avocados all over the place, and the chickens are just grazing. So,
Totally free range.
I'll try it. Let's see how it goes.
Give me some close-up shots here.
Oh. Wow, you did that really fast.
Taste the sulfur.
That's a good egg.
Yeah?
I've never had a raw egg that tastes that good to me.
I want to try.
Wow.
They're really good.
So Daniel was moving a little too fast to get the close-up shot that I wanted to, so I'm going to learn. And
Also known as the what?
the money shot. That's what the vampire teeth are for. Get that little hole right there.
Let me see what that. Let me see the color of that yolk. Oh, yeah. That's a solid yolk. That's a solid yolk right there. Those are healthy chickens.
Wow. Good times.
Those two little cutie patooties. And today I am hanging out with my good friend Brandon Dwyer. Now, before I tell you about this kid, I want you to pause this video and go Google Bear Grylls and familiarize yourself with him if you're not already, because this kid is who Bear Grylls aspires to be like. And I don't even know why I'm calling him a kid, because he is a man. He is beyond men. And I'll tell you why.
Explain what you're doing here. What's this experiment you're doing?
Try it, dude.
Oh, I'm good.
Do it, bro. It's too raw for you?
No,
Yeah.
Let's see what you got here.
These are Vital Farms eggs, organic eggs from
I just don't like the
somewhere
white.
here in Texas.
Wow. Whoa, dude.
Lost one.
Down.
Me and Brandon, we grew up together in a neighborhood when we were like in elementary school, and we were the best of friends. All we knew how to do was fish, play kickball, and ride our bikes together, and that's all we ever did, day in, day out, and we were just good old buddies. And then, unfortunately, he had to move neighborhoods. He moved somewhere else, I didn't even know where, and we lost contact with each other for about like 6 or 7 years, I think. And we recently got back in touch with each other about a year ago, And I cannot believe the sight I saw when I met up with him.
That's like $2 a pop right there.
Hold on.
It was $1. They're like $1.
I just don't like the white. I like the yolk only.
Oh.
That's what I was
All of
trying to
it.
get rid
All of
Try
it.
to separate it.
Yeah. Anyways,
Anyway,
you know who this is here, right? This is ZoRomeo.
ZoRomeo.
And he's on a little bit of an experiment.
Yeah.
What's the experiment currently?
Right now I'm on
Right,
10
yolk
days
breaks.
of raw primal, which is mostly raw animal products. You know, anywhere from like 3/4 to 3 pounds of raw meat a day. A lot of raw butter, like, you know, like a whole stick of butter a day.
That's good.
A whole
The
stick
yolk
of
is where it's
butter.
at. Those are good eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Thanks. I'm sorry I wasted that
Whole
one.
stick of
I'm
butter.
actually sorry. I'm not usually sorry. I usually don't
You wanna try?
apologize. That's one of my rules, not saying sorry, but I'll say it in this circumstance.
He turned out to be this juggernaut in the making. He is just, man, he's really got a lot going for himself. First of all, he's in great shape. He is, and he looks great. And he looks just like Bear Grylls. And he does everything Bear Grylls does, but better. You'll see what I mean. But yeah, so I'm gonna go meet up with him right now, and he's gonna take me river fishing, and we're gonna go camp out at a river here in Georgia.
But yeah, I'm doing 60 days of 6 different eating styles. 10 days of each one. So I just did 10 days of raw vegan. Just, you know, raw fruits and vegetables, and I did a lot of this coconut butter.
So like a high-fat raw vegan.
Yeah, because I like fats, but I tried to do low fat, a lot lower than I normally do. But
And then
after this is going to be paleo, and then a few others.
but you're documenting this, right?
Yeah, I'm
Wait, so if
documenting
someone
it.
wants to see the whole procedure, how do they do it?
Yeah, you can follow me on Facebook, Zachary Romero, or my YouTube channel is probably under ZoRomeo 420.
ZoRomeo 420.
That's my YouTube thing, I think. It might be just Zachary Romero, but I don't know. But I'm not trying to get followers or subscribers or anything. I'm just doing it for myself.
Well, I
to
just
keep
think when
myself-
people see you and they see
accountable.
what you're doing, they're going to be interested, and just like we are.
Especially when you tell them that you're not trying to get subscribers. That's the best way to get subscribers. Yes.
But this kid is so awesome. He's 19 years old, 19, and he's an entrepreneur, just like us RawBrahs. He started his own tree cutting business, and he actually dropped out of school just this past year. He was an athlete as a pole vaulter, a very good one, and yeah, so he dropped out, very similar to me, and he's doing real well for himself. I mean, what does this guy not know how to do?
The videos usually get more views if your shirt's off. That's for
This
sure.
is true.
I'm serious. Like if the little thumbnail
Yeah.
is like a shirtless, then my view has like a lot more.
I can agree with that.
the RawBrahs learned from day one.
The lighting in here is not the most flattering, but
Oh,
there you
shoot.
go.
Let me see what
ZoRomeo knows what he's doing. There you go.
How's that?
No, light on. More light the better, kind of.
You gotta get under the light.
That's-
so it shines and makes all the.
Yeah.
Dang, that egg yolk was actually really good.
Yeah, you know.
That's a quality egg. Oh, where's the milk?
So let me sum up this guy for you. Brandon Dwyer, 19 years old, great body, great face. College athlete dropout, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Entrepreneur, he started his own tree cutting business, and it is a successful one, let me tell you. From what I can tell, he has a very strong relationship with God, and you know I can respect that. He was drinking my main raw milk source before I ever even found out about it. Whoa.
Oh yeah,
That's he brought me some raw
There you go,
yogurt
grab it.
or raw kefir.
kefir and milk.
That's what I'm talking about.
I had like half a jar of kefir in like one day.
You did a 45-day experiment. You want to tell us about that one?
Oh yeah. I was in county jail in Montgomery County for 45 days.
I've always joked about with one of my friends about going to jail for a month. Like we were trying to figure out a way to go to jail for a month, but it was a pretty tricky process. Like how can you just go to jail for a month? Because if you did a crime that got you in jail for a month, you might be scared to go for a year. So we thought it'd be a good learning process. Did you learn a lot, or how was it for you?
Yeah, I pretty much learned that.
He kills, slaughters, and prepares his own animals. Rastafari! And most importantly, above and beyond everything I told you about Brandon, he's got the sut. He's got the sut. Do you got the sut? Brandon's got the sut. Don't make me say it again! Woo-wee! Brandon's got the sut! Yes, yes, yes!
You know, freedom is valuable and very taken granted for, or whatever. However you say that. So yeah, I learned that I was not appreciating a lot of the luxuries that I had in the free world. So
Here he is, the man himself, in the river drinking a gallon of raw milk and his waders with a fishing pole. So we're out here in the river, gonna try to get some fish. We're gonna leave the milk back at the base in the water to keep it cool. But we'll get more of an introduction from Brandon later when we're chowing down on fish and vegetables.
Timothy, you said some pretty interesting things about that. How you were saying it's like we get full credibility like on a 40-day fast or a 40-day water fast or whatever it may be. That's a different type of education right there for sure.
Yep.
You don't want to be on camera?
well,
No, I'll be on camera for sure.
I thought you might think you look like a turtle or something.
I said I look like a turtle and I looked at myself in the mirror just now, but I don't think I look like that. No, I think like in this world, the zany world that we're kind of involved ourselves in with like the more conscious, more like health conscious people.
Or the Zach over there.
That's like having the credentials of going to jail for 45 days is like, it's like having the credentials of going to like a good university in the conventional world, you know? So like, cause I really respect the fact that he went to jail for 45 days. Now I want to kind of get that insight that he maybe got from being in jail for 45 days. That's pretty crazy, man. Not many of us get to experience that.
well, I mean, the only insight I could give you guys, the only advice.
So what's this fish here you just caught?
Oh, it's called a pickerel. It's like a species of pike, and pike are up north, and they get really big, but this is just kind of a smaller southern version of them. They're really fast, and they usually like cold water. Like you wouldn't find them in ponds.
How do they taste?
Can you hold this for a second? They taste pretty good, and they that's why you can find them in these rivers, because they try to stick to all the cold water and all.
Nice.
And they get really pretty, and they got this
Wow,
big
that
fin.
is really pretty.
The bigger ones, when they're in the rivers, they'll have fins like up to here and all, and it's
Wow.
looks pretty cool.
Is don't commit a crime that would put you there for that long. If you want to do something that's going to give you the same kind of experience, I would say go give all your clothes away, go give all your food away, all your money, you know, your car, go give that away, go give your house away, and then just bum on the streets for like a month or two, you know, just like, or go somewhere, you know, where the tribes people have to climb freaking 40-meter trees and risk their life just to get their family like a little bit of honey that we love so much that we get in little plastic bears. And just climb a fucking tree with a vine.
Plastic bears.
And, you know, and get stung by a bunch of bees just to get the most delicious honey that we take for granted so much, you know? And
What do you got here?
Okay, this is fatwood. It's like really old pine, like hundreds of years old. And it's really good because when it's wet, you can still burn it. And it smells like, it's actually like turpentine, like paint remover. And it smells really strong, and it burns like black smoke. And the older it gets, the outside of it will get really crumbly, and that's no good. The stuff you really want is right here where it's like hard to even get a knife in it. You know, you can barely like crack it off.
And that's really dry, right?
Yeah, it's super dry, and since it's so oily, the water just runs off of it and it stays dry in the rain. So that's what this is like the perfect fire starter. They actually take this stuff and they try to find it and sell it at certain stores as a fire starter. So it's really good to have around, and that's what we're gonna start our fire with tonight.
it's just, you know, don't commit any crimes. Don't hurt anybody or hurt your family. Like, don't, you know,
Well,
just
how-
do it on your own choice.
I know people are probably wondering, how did you manage to just go to jail for 45 days only?
I failed a drug test. I'm on probation, and I was stupid and smoked pot because I thought I was going to get away with it, and I didn't. And yeah, so that's why I went to jail. So don't do it.
Live and learn.
I think that's a good
Yeah,
advice
live and
to
learn. Yeah, live
not
and learn.
commit a crime, but at the same time, a lot of us don't have the discipline to just drop everything and go on the street. So, in a way, I think you're kind of fortunate that you were able to have that experience, you know, and you were actually forced to have that experience because a lot of us just don't have the will power to just drop everything and go live on the streets for 45 days. So.
What do you got? What kind of knife is that? Oh, it's called a cold steel knife. It's a really high carbon steel knife, and it's actually made it's really neat. You can like stab it through airplane doors and stuff, and it won't dull it, and you can like break cinder blocks and slice through a rope without sawing. It's a pretty cool knife. It's like perfectly balanced and all, and it's great. I love it. This is our dinner so far. We're getting a collection there.
Yeah, for sure. It's not something that you choose to do, but a lot of people take for granted what they're given, you know, and they're not like really truly appreciative of being able to have all the luxuries that they have. But I mean, I thought it was a great experience. The whole time I was in jail, I was like, you know, this is cool. I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna make some new friends, do a lot of handstands, and eat 3 meals a day, and you know, I don't have to worry about going to work or paying, you know, any bills or like, you know, making decisions and seeing chicks or not seeing chicks, you know. But the judge doesn't want me to hear, you know, he doesn't want to hear that. He doesn't want to hear about how I had such a good time in there. He wants me to think that it sucked, and it did suck, and I hated it. And I would never choose to go back again. But you know, I had a good attitude about it, and you know, he calls it jail therapy.
So you want that red junk, huh?
Yeah, red is where the chemicals are really.
Right there.
Yeah, and like all down here.
Nice. So this is a fire starter, meaning like once you get your fire started, you can just put whatever you want on there, pretty much, right?
Yeah, but this will burn hot, and it'll burn like black smoke from all the turpentine and stuff in it, and you can burn it later, but I mean,
yeah,
just good for starting.
And he's not kidding. It really does smell like incense.
It's like paint or something.
Can you smell that?
He's like, all right, go to jail. If you're not, you know, just totally thinking about how you screwed your family over and now they have to come see you behind bars and blah, 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 then, you know, it didn't accomplish anything, but it did. But I just was happy about it at the same time.
Man, that raw goat yogurt's great. Do y'all want to try some?
That's legit.
I kind of want to try some.
These are our friends that Timothy got earlier. We got Millie.
What did I got?
Yeah, that you videoed earlier. But this is your first time you ever had raw goat yogurt, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let us know how it goes.
Very much
We'll
so.
capture this on film. There's going to definitely be a little bit of a twang to it.
Oh, it's got a kick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. These girls are super cute. We were playing a game at, what's that? Humble and what?
Hubble and Hudson.
Hubble and Hudson. We were
That
trying to
would
see
be
how
an
many
acquired
times we could
taste.
say the word cute.
See, she told me about that. I'm
You were not in on
lied.
that game.
These are the probiotics I was
totally
looking for. What was the game? I'm confused. I didn't hear about this.
I didn't know about it either. Daniel.
See how many times we could use the word cute.
Yeah, Timothy really rocked it.
It was a really cute game.
So this is where we're gonna set camp up right here. Looks like a nice little cute spot for us, because we're cute boys. So how many fish did we end up getting? Like 6?
Yeah, like 6 or 7. I guess.
Yeah, we got like 6 small fish or so. Not bad. We were only fishing for like maybe an hour and a half or 2 hours.
It was super cute. I had a ball doing it. And then Hubble and Hudson's super cute, so it all worked out.
Dang, that yogurt's good. Wait, do you really not like the taste of that?
No, that's why I'm impressed. It's good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think
it's super awesome.
I never would have thought it was like that.
That is legit. It's hard to find raw goat yogurt.
Have you ever had raw milk?
Have
you ever had goat?
Yes,
Have you ever
not
had
goat. Yeah. But I feel like it tastes different than that. It's more.
Yeah. Well, you
Okay,
heard.
that's probably 72-hour kefir, and it's made from, you know, real kefir grains.
Oh, I keep calling it yogurt. I mean kefir. Yeah. Look at this. This is a YouTube on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. If you click on his iPhone, you can go to his channel. Seriously, I'll do that trick.
Yes, like that.
Boom, that's the shot of the shot.
Our campsite right here, and now we're finding some dry wood to start a fire with. He's got the really dry fire starter wood that we showed you earlier, the pine wood that smells really good. Now we're finding dry wood like this. It's been out of the water for a while. We're making a pile right there. Okay, so we're gonna make some water here, and you said there's 2 ways to make water, right?
Yeah, you can boil it, or you can just get these little iodine tablets. They're pretty cool. They're just iodine. You put 2 of them in there and a liter of water, and in 30 minutes it'll cure it of anything that'll make you sick.
Nice.
Which is not what we want to do out here. Get it at a river and plop some out and plop them in there.
It's funny. A funny story about Zach ZoRomeo is when he first
It's
hit us up.
ZoRomeo.
That's what I like to call
Famous
him.
writing. Alrighty.
That's what I like to call him. You want to hold it?
That was
Romero.
It is Romero. They call me ZoRomeo. That's their
ZoRomeo.
That's their cute name for me.
I like the cute name.
It's funny. A good story about ZoRomeo is when he first hit us up. We were he was in Houston and we were in Austin, and he hit us up and saying like, "Oh, you want to hang out?" We really didn't want to hang out with anybody. I didn't care who it was. So we were like totally like dismissing his emails and stuff, but he made it very convenient for us. Like he basically came to where we were at, and sure glad we did meet up with him because he's been he's also a good friend of ours, and he's a really cool dude. So any of you guys out there has to hit us up. Think we might.
If we
be
ever
out
start
here.
that like RawBrahs community, we got a real RawBrah here.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what that means.
I mean, look at this guy. Just look at him. Take a look at him.
Yeah.
Alright, so here my bed is. This little guy.
This is 550 cord. The straps that come with it, the hammocks are kind of big and they're kind of heavy, so I like to use 550 cord because it's really light, and you can use it for other stuff too. This is your hammock. It's made out of parachute material actually. Pretty neat. It packs them into that, and it's got 400-pound breaking strength, even though it's like super thin.
So I'll probably break right through that.
He's like, what's that guy's name off the Notebook?
Noah.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
No.
Ryan Gosling
Ryan
wishes he could be
Gosling.
like ZoRomeo. He wishes he could be like ZoRomeo. Come on,
He might
Ryan.
realize.
Have you been to jail for 45 days? Do you eat raw primal, raw vegan for 10 days at a time?
Wow.
Nope, there we go. Right
there. Oh, there it is.
Wow. Whoa. That's crazy.
Since we're so hardcore and all, we're using a flint to start our fire. Look at that fire.
This is that fat wood. Can you see the black smoke in the camera?
Yeah, a little bit.
But it burns really easy. It'll catch stuff like right away. And it just bubbles with all that oil in there. Probably can't tell, but it's like dripping. It's
Dripping.
fizzing.
That wood's dripping for you, Brandon.
Smile.
That's a good one.
There you are.
I've never seen that movie. Is it good?
You've never seen that? Oh, you definitely gotta watch it. You might fall in love
You
with the
can
girl.
rent it
What's
from
the girl's name?
9103. Allie. Rachel McAdams.
Rachel McAdams. Great name for her. Her
So,
and The Wedding Crashers was really good for her.
Oh yeah, classic.
are there any Rachel McAdams out there that want to get up to the guy right there?
I know a Rachel Brooks Smith that would be interested.
Probably
Do you watch
so.
our videos anymore? Rachel, I miss you. Zach, you go for the better guy.
Go for the better guy. Funny.
We got Nature Man over here in action. Check him out. These are my sleeping arrangements here. I got the 5-star suite and the whatever you call it, hammock over there. What's your sleeping accommodations, Brandon?
I'm just gonna sleep right here.
Right there?
I don't like carrying a lot of stuff. I'd rather just carry like a few pounds during the day and sleep on the ground at night. Kind of a good price to pay, in my opinion.
While the lighting's still out, can we see what's underneath that red shirt?
Are you kidding me?
No, let's see it.
Definitely nothing special.
Oh yeah. Check it out. It's a nice bed right there. Shower time. Oh, watch out for the rocks. Brandon's laughing at me because I didn't bring a bathing suit. We're just gonna take a little dip right here. Oh, that feels good. Are there any type of little animals that will crawl up my wiener in this room?
The Amazon. Are you cold?
No, I feel pretty good. Bear Grylls in the making. Here this rabbit is.
It's actually pretty easy to gut fish, and you can just kind of stick that in the water and kind of clean it out a little bit more with your thumbs, but that's pretty much it. And then you leave the rib cage in there like that, and what you're gonna do is we'll just take the skin off, or maybe we'll even leave it on and roast it. And you just kind of eat it down to the bone like that. The bones will kind of come out really easily once it's cooked.
Andy, are you on Zach's plan here?
Not quite, because if I was on Zach's plane, I wouldn't be eating that rice.
I was wondering, I was about to call you out on that ricey rice.
But you know, T-Mango, he's liking those processed foods these days. I'm on that processed foods diet.
Process.
You saw that picture of me earlier? You want to buy
I did.
like
I'll freeze frame that. I'll make it one of our thumbnails.
Stick that in there.
That's a pretty cool shot. You get all of us, even the cameraman with the mirror. Y'all
sitting here talking at the campfire, and he told me a quote from the Bible that is pretty powerful. It's you want to say it?
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is the exact words, but it's like, as iron sharpens iron, so as one man sharpens another. I just read it the other day when I was doing my Bible study in it.
Yeah, so
Really
basically, you know, when you're trying to aspire to do something in life, whether it be, you know, working out or working hard, or, you know, trying to stay spiritually connected to God, like us do
Physically
here.
fit, whatever area it is, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it helps to have a partner. And that's why I feel very fortunate to have my brothers, you know, that we all have very similar interests, and we can help sharpen each other like that. But it's also great to have a friend, and I was telling Brandon what a valuable friend he is to have such similar interests to me, and it's really cool to have someone like that. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you.
It almost looks as if he's on his head, but I know he's not.
That's good focus right there.
Yep.
That's good use of that Paul check totem pole.
It's a Rasta.
This is really good.
That's good. Good balance. Good strength.
Good endurance.
Focus.
This just shows me he has a lot of strength.
If you want to find out why the chicken really crossed the road, make sure you like this video. And comment below if you want to see more of Zach, or more of Brandon, or just more of the RawBrahs. Let us know what you want, and maybe we'll do it. Much love.
RawBrahs.